Welcome to the jungle and welcome to another Gaz Right video. We're currently in Minca in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains range, whatever it is all around there. It's about 45 minutes from Santa Marta and we're going to be exploring for the next few days. However, today's video, just wanted to do a little bit more around doing more and the famous North Face slogan of explore more. I've been banging it on the old Instagram posts left, right and center, but I think it's easy, not just traveling, just in life, to just fall into a bit of not a rut, but just doing the bare minimum to get by. We're having an unbelievable year. We are literally exploring as much as possible. We've been to like 20 plus countries already. It's been just an absolute ridiculous year, but I think there's a lot of times where like we could go out more, I could do more exercise, whether that be like cardio, whether that be weights, get into the gym, trying new foods, trying new drinks, and just getting in the absolute mixer. So yeah, just wanted to kind of talk around that a little bit, relate it to a bit of the old normal life. Hopefully this is the only incline that I go up, because it is pretty steep here. We're on like 1,400 meters elevation, not too bad in comparison to when we were walking around La Paz and the Uyuni salt flats, because it's like 3,500 up to like 5,000. So every time you walked, you were absolutely cooked. But yeah, as I was kind of saying, that we're doing all this traveling and it gets to like 4 or 5 o'clock and you've done a few things in a day, and the option might be, oh, go to the gym in the evening, and it's so easy just to be like, oh, I'm tired, or I don't want to, or just yeah, do you know what I mean? Just go watch some YouTube. Obviously, I'm trying to do as much as possible, getting a daily YouTube video out to you guys at the minute. But I think even on the daily ones, want to like increase like the production, increase the quality. I think I don't notice like the improvements day by day. Like I've went back and watched some old videos recently, and like how I just talk to the camera, how I articulate certain things, how I just edit things together has obviously gone up an absolute country mile. But when you're doing when you're doing like a video like every single day or every few days, you don't notice that. So that may be a little bit of something for you in life that you might think you've not improved over the last week, year, whatever it is. But go back and whether look at gym progress, whether it's look at yeah, something from an academic standpoint, or just compare what you were like a year ago, and if you're worse, that should be a big kick up the arse to yeah, get yourself in the old mixer. Because I think again, like me and Emma, going to all these places, but there are things where we think, all right, we've done one activity or two activities in a day or a big hike, and then in the evening we could like go out for some more local food, or we could go to a bar. And I think that's one of the things is what like, and basically we want to do more of those, get more in the old mixer. Excuse me, and as well, like before we came away, me and Em were like, oh, we need to like really rein it in on like going out. We don't want to be drinking too much and like ruining our time. And I think we've absolutely nailed it. Like we've done, I think it's like 23 countries up to now in 9 months. And we've been doing sunrises, sunsets. We've done safaris. We've done snorkeling, boat trips. We've done everything in between. And we've not been out too much, to be fair. We've probably done like one night out per country, and even some we obviously didn't go out. Places like Mongolia and stuff like that. And if you're wondering what is Mongolia like, it is the most unfriendly country in the entire world. We say that a little bit tongue-in-cheek. I'm sure many people there enjoy their time, but I do think, and I always say this to Em and I joke about it, but it's like when you go out and just throw yourself in a new environment, it doesn't have to revolve around drinking, but you put a few beers in the mix, you're chatting to a few locals, you just get yourself in different situations, some good, some bad, but some bloody good stories. That's why I always think like when me and Crab go away, a lot of the time, like we'll have like an idea of right, what we're doing on a day, and then at night we'll just be like, right, let's go get some beers, see where we get to, chat some locals. You get to different parties, you go to eat at different places, and you just get a ridiculous experience. So I think, yeah, getting in the mix more, getting out the old comfort zone. And I think, again, there is method in the madness there. Me and Em are the most meticulous planners in the world. Like, every place we go to, we obviously, Em does all like the bookings of where we're going, usually around the transport, and then I'll do like the itineraries of, yeah, this is what we're going to do on the day. We're going to get up, we're going to go to this cafe. Everything is so well researched, which I would advise doing, because it means you go to good places. It means the places you go to have high reviews, and it means you know what you're doing. But within that, there is sometimes too much structure, and no plan is often the best plan. and you just get yourself in crazy scenarios. If you're traveling on your own, if you're a couple of girls, stuff like that, I would obviously, again, take that with a pinch of salt and obviously think about what scenarios you're putting yourself into. But as a general rule, just getting into the absolute mixer, just having no plan and rolling with things a little bit more is something we're looking to do. And then on the fitness front, we're doing a crazy amount of cardio. And then for those first time watchers, I'm allergic to like nuts, soybean oil, everything. It's an absolute disaster. We've been around Asia, hospitalized twice, but we keep it moving. You've got to put up with these things to get to these flair places. But with that, so obviously the food that I can get in certain places is often not that good, but sometimes use that as a little excuse to not do as much as humanly possible on the old fitness front. I think that cardio wise, I was saying, we're doing so much like hiking. A lot of the time when it's been at like high altitude and stuff is obviously like twice as hard. If you're hiking, we hiked up a volcano in Ecuador, and it was like 4,000 meters starting to like 4,800, and it's the hardest hike I've ever done. It was like three hours in total, VO2 max, or well and truly tested. I thought my heart, my chest, my lungs were about to pop out my chest. But within that, the cardio, I think we've got unlocked. Get a couple more runs in the diary because I have managed to sign myself up to the old Ibiza half marathon with Louis, the King of Bali. When I say the King of Bali, I am talking about Mr. Buffin himself and a few of the other Creator Club lads, so can't be getting the worst time. I think, do you know what I mean, sub 2 hours is the goal. We'll see how the ITB band holds up. Hopefully don't get run over by this car behind us. So yeah, the cardio has been going nicely, and obviously not eating a crazy amount, so I've been losing weight left, right, centre. I've not weighed myself for a bit, but in Asia I'd lost like 8 kgs. But the other thing as well, and I want to say it on here, and I was going to post it on my Insta as well, just to give myself that added layer, that added level of accountability, of like going to the gym more or doing a workout. Like we're in Minca now, like in the absolute jungle, and we're not even in the centre of Minca. It's like a 30-minute walk to the centre as I'm walking down the hill. Now I thought if I walk down, one, it'd be good for the cardio on the way back, and two, I won't be too out of breath on the old video. But I want to make sure I'm doing more workouts. Like, it's so easy to be like, oh, I did a hike today, I did this, I did that, but no one wants the old runner's rig, which I well and truly have as the biggest ectomorph beanpole from the north you'll ever see. So if you're not seeing gym content either on Instagram or on here, get at me in the comments and let me know. I'm absolutely slacking. But yeah, it's just a little check-in. Minca over the next few days looks like it's going to be beautiful. Emma's picked out this sensational, scintillating flare little pad. We're literally on top of like the rainforest up a valley. We've got like a pool 3 meters outside yeah, our pad. So that's going to be live on the channel in 3 days. Going to do a little travel guide of everything we've done. Tomorrow, I can't remember which way around we're going to do the days. I think tomorrow I'm going to go do a hike on my own because it's like an 8-hour hike, and the goal is how much time can I shave off the 8-hour guided yeah, time. Hopefully going to get at least half an hour, but tune back in, see what we get off that tomorrow. It's a pretty steep one, pretty deadly one. And then we're either going to go and do a coffee tour or like this like sustainability, like honey cooking type class on the other day, depending on which way it works out. So it's about to be a lovely little few days up in the old mountains. After that, we move over to Panama, and then we have a surprise guest meeting us in Mexico. So as always, it's going to be a banger. The content is going to be coming thick and fast. As always, questions in the old comments. Or whilst you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 3K subs. I'll see you tomorrow for the hype, baby. Remember, the chef, he's always cooking. Let's get it.